And I'm just being real with y'all. There's no wall up here. We're talking openly as friends and family, whatever. Accomplishing goals in relation to instant gratification. Fat cells are carried, or you know, when your fat is metabolized, it's carried out of your body through your urine, okay? Your body's gonna metabolize alcohol just as it was sugar. Your body burns off energy in order of your food groups, if that makes. I know how y'all be clicking off. Y'all will be clicking off on me, so I'm gonna try to get through this stuff. But like I said, respect goes both ways. So if you comment something stupid on my video, I'ma comment something stupid back. That's that. So stupid comment of the day. I got a notice for a court date in the mail. I got the notice the day before yesterday. It is February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to all you guys. Self-love is the best type of love. So like I said yesterday, if you ain't got no Valentine, child, don't be feeling no type of way about it, okay? My Valentine's Day gifts from Dre were okay. She's well. I hope she's taking care of herself and her mental health and get herself together, but I can't have nothing to do with her. That's that. What's up with y'all? I hope y'all are feeling blessed and well today, honey. Really hope y'all are. I hope y'all are being productive, working on what you gotta work on, because as I said before, time waits for no man. Time waits for no man, okay? It is February the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day to all you guys. Self-love is the best type of love. So like I said yesterday, if you ain't got no Valentine, child, don't be feeling no type of way about it, okay? Do something for yourself. Love yourself. Self-care equals self-love, and self-love is the best type of love. My Valentine's Day gifts from Dre were 2 charms for my Pandora bracelet. Hold on, y'all. I'll probably have to take the bracelet out to show y'all, but one of them is a heart. Hold on. Y'all see the one on the end? It's a heart. He gave them to me last night. It's a heart. It says, I love you more than anything. And then the other one is like a little typewriter that say love on it. So that's perfect, because that's what I want, to fill my bracelet up with memories. Having a Pandora bracelet for me is not really about the bracelet. It's about the memories when you have a charm bracelet. Y'all know? Alright, but anyway. Yeah. I already got up and took the girls to school. I came home and was cleaning up, and I cleaned the carpet in this living room. This is just about to be a sit down video explaining the weight loss stuff. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't like to sit there just listening to no sit down video like that, so that's why I wanted to do this in a separate upload for y'all. Yeah, I was up this morning dealing with a bunch of stuff, okay? Like I said, I'll be sharing my life experiences for y'all, you know. So I told y'all I had purchased a house when I was pregnant with Zoe, okay? I was buying a house. I got a notice for a court date in the mail. I got the notice the day before yesterday. The court date had already passed. It was like the court date was on the 8th or whatever, saying that the house was going into foreclosure and I needed to come to court. Okay, so obviously I start panicking, like, I don't want nothing to do with this house. I don't want to be associated to no foreclosure, because I'm trying to work on building my credit up or whatever, getting it back to where I want it to be. But anyway, so I was on the phone about that this morning. I had to call, and they basically told me, like, it's nothing to worry about. Basically, they'll send that notice to anyone who was associated with the house for like the last 40 years, basically, to see if they have any vested interest in it, if they were interested in getting it, paying the property taxes to take it out of foreclosure. Y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah, so basically I was panicking for no reason. Y'all see. But anyway, yes, now before we get to the weight loss stuff, I want to talk to y'all about something, okay? Now, this is a relationship, okay? I know, I've been going off lately, that's that, but this is a relationship. I'm open to comments, and I'm not that type of person to think that I can't accept any type of criticism, okay? But like I said, respect goes both ways. So if you comment something stupid on my video, I'ma comment something stupid back. That's that. So, stupid comment of the day. I'ma put it on the screen for y'all, and I'ma read it. Let me see. I'ma put it on the screen. and I'm gonna read it. Okay, let me take a screenshot, but she deleted. All right, it comes from Drea Campbell. She says, Brent, she's on, this comment is on my video where I was talking about the one YouTuber who did a subliminal message. She says, brand infringement, question mark, exclamation point. LMAO, so your point is that people from Detroit are stupid, question mark, because you sound incredibly obtuse thinking that you will successfully sue someone like Chelsea or Javon because you think they're copying your lifestyle. Okay, so Drea Campbell, you're stupid, okay, because what I mean by that is it's brand infringement, like I said, when you have things in place legally. So as I said before, with all the stuff I'm going to be doing on my channel, I'm going to have trademarks and patents on all my stuff. Trademarks and patents. That's why it will take incredibly longer for my stuff to start rolling out, but at least when it come out, I know ain't nobody gonna just be walking around copying me, recreating my stuff. Okay, because you can trademark anything. You can do a patent or a trademark for a product, a phrase, a name, a logo, anything. So all my products gonna have patents on them because ain't nobody else gonna be doing all my stuff. Okay, so that's what I mean by that. Drea Campbell. Now, as I said before, I am open to any type of criticism. Y'all can feel free to interact with me in the comments, but if you say something stupid, I'm gonna say something back. No, because what I say to her, I told her she was stupid. Y'all can go look at it if y'all want to. Now, let's get to the weight loss stuff. Okay, I have a note card here because I wrote out all my points. Let me sit on the floor because then I don't have to hold this camera. Child, it ain't high enough, child. Hold on, y'all. Okay, that's good. Now, I'm gonna try to get through these points because I know how y'all be clicking off. Y'all will be clicking off on me, so I'm gonna try to get through this stuff, you know, without taking too long. But I do have a lot of stuff on here, and I think it is good information for anyone who is on a weight loss journey. I'm not complete with my weight loss journey. Well, it's really not even a journey. It's just a whole complete change in your lifestyle. Okay, and all this stuff about weight loss and stuff, I already knew it, but I wasn't really able to do it, if that makes sense, because of my emotional and mental state, and I'll get to that later. Okay, now, so the first thing is, of course, if you're trying to lose weight, you need to be on a high protein, low carb diet. Okay, that's just that. Me, I'm able to completely cut out carbs from my diet, but I can't do it for extended periods of time because then my body will feel completely run down. Okay, now let me get a disclaimer. I'm not a medical professional. Obviously, talk to your doctor before you do anything I say do. Okay, that's that. So yes, it has to be high protein, low carb, because like I said, I was a pre-med student. I took a lot of classes on the human body, anatomy and physiology, microbiology, all kind of stuff I used to study, y'all. So basically, that's very important for you to follow that diet because your body burns off energy in order of your food groups, if that makes sense. So protein is always burnt last. It's always burnt off last, right? So if you have more protein, you're going to have longer lasting energy, of course. And okay, if you have any carbs, sugar, alcohol, anything like that, your body's going to have to burn that off before it can start burning any fat or using any of your fat stores, if that makes sense. So me, essentially, this is how I think of it. Every time I eat something sweet, I'm taking my body out of fat burning mode. That's it. That's how you got to think of it. Every time you put some sugar in your mouth, some alcohol, some cake, some cookies, some chips, whatever, some tortilla chips, whatever, you taking your body out of fat burning mode. So if you want to keep your body in the fat burning mode, you better stop putting that stuff in your mouth. That's it. Now, next point, obviously no juice or pop, because like I said, if you are going to have some type of carbs, some type of sugar, you should probably have it more from, like, you know, rice or something like that, not juice or pop. That's just wasting your, you know, your availability for some type of sugar in your body or some type of carbs. Y'all see what I'm saying? So obviously no juice or pop. As I said before, no alcohol, because that's full of empty calories. It's just basically your body's gonna metabolize alcohol just as it was sugar. That's it. If you're drinking alcohol, you might as well just be pouring sugar down your throat. That's it. Okay. Our next point is sleeping. You have to make sure you get a good night's sleep, because your sleep has a lot to do with your energy levels. It really does. Back in the summertime, when I was just not on no type of sleep schedule, and I used to get up when Dre came home and be up with him for 3 hours, and then I get back up when the kids, I wasn't getting the right sleep, and it was affecting my energy levels. You could see it in my eyes. If y'all go back to the old videos, I was tired, I was drained because I was not allowing my body to rest. And that's another thing, allowing your body to rest. Okay, when your energy levels are low, I mean, because you are in fat burning mode, you have to just allow your body to rest. That's it. So you have to do other things to stimulate your mind if you're allowing your body to rest, like maybe reading, I don't know, maybe, you know, watching something, reading a magazine. I have adult coloring books. You have to do other things to stimulate your mind when you are resting your body. Okay, now another huge thing for me, oh, I didn't even say, y'all, I lost about maybe 60 pounds in the last 5 months, which I don't think that's an outrageous amount of weight to lose in that amount of time for what my body weight was. I started at 245 pounds, just so y'all know. Okay, now, okay, what was the next point, child? What was I saying, y'all? What was I saying? I don't know, y'all. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Sleep, energy, I don't know, y'all. Okay, oh, I know what I was about to say. The pandemic, it was extraordinarily hard for me to lose any weight, because any parent that say they was happy during the pandemic is a liar. I'm sorry, that's just that, because it's incredibly hard to be in the house all day every day with your kids, and they don't have anything to do. And so, like, okay, it was taking a toll on my mental health, because of course I know with them being at home every day and being in kind of like a just nothing to do, nothing to look forward to, I didn't want them to get in a depressed state. Y'all see what I'm saying? So I think I was putting even more pressure on myself to try to think of stuff to do, try to think of places to take them, to get them out the house. And even with them just being in the house, it's like if they bored, they ain't gonna do nothing but irritate me all day. And if we all bored, we ain't gonna do nothing but want to eat all day. Y'all know, ain't nobody have nothing to do. The pandemic, okay? And it was like they home all day. I'm constantly cleaning, I'm constantly cooking, I'm constantly washing, I'm constantly telling them to be, y'all know. So the pandemic was a part of the reason why I couldn't lose weight. So all of this stuff I'm telling y'all is why my weight just started falling off. Okay, the next thing, accomplishing goals in relation to instant gratification. Okay, as I said before, if you're just joining in, you're new to the channel, I will link that video. You can go check it out, self-care versus instant gratification. Okay, so if you are not working on any of your goals, you're going to look for instant gratification, because you're going to need something to make you feel satisfied or happy throughout the day, right? Okay, so me working on my goals, getting my gratification from that, helped me to not want to eat for instant gratification, if that makes sense. I've been directing my energy in other ways, like directing my energy towards my YouTube channel, directing my energy towards my business, directing my energy towards, you know, the kids and they stuff that they want to do, directing my energy towards maintaining my relationship, directing my energy towards, you know, all of that other stuff. If you direct your energy and focus on accomplishing your goals, you will have so much gratification from that that you won't even need instant gratification from food, if that makes sense. Y'all understand that? I don't know, you like the video if y'all understand these stuff that I'm saying. Okay, now the next thing is your emotional health in relation to eating. Okay, now, okay, like I said, all this stuff was affecting me. Okay, because if you are frustrated, anxious, depressed, or sad, or lonely, those are all things that will make you eat your emotions away. Okay, and I'm just being real with y'all. There's no wall up here. We're talking openly as friends and family, whatever. Okay, just think of my emotional state. Okay, my emotional health started improving drastically by me just, like I said, trying to manifest things, making an effort to work on my goals. Like, okay, starting to get a little camera, learning how to do YouTube, feeling good about myself when I started learning how to edit my videos. Then Dre came into my life, and then to have somebody who's supporting me, who's helping me accomplish my goals, who loves me and the girls, of course, that helped my mental state improve a lot. Okay, and just, you know, then like I said, when I started working on other stuff and I had more money coming in, it took away all the financial stress that was on me. So okay, that improved everything a lot for me. Everything has just been improving for me. Having money took the stress away from the financial stuff. Having, you know, y'all hear Dre snoring? Okay, having Dre as a supportive partner, of course, that took a lot of stress away from me. Just not feeling like I'm alone with everything in the house and with the kids, okay? And like I said, once you start to get some of this stuff under control, then you could just, you know, start moving in the next direction. I'm sorry to say, my mother was not contributing anything positive in my life. She had to go. All she was doing was being negative, bringing me down. In a sense, it was like I had a whole nother child. When somebody else constantly asking me for something, needs something, constantly calling me every day to talk about their problems, I got enough to think about. I got my kids here, you know, I'm trying to do my YouTube, I'm trying to start my business, trying to learn my services, you know, trying to keep my house clean. I got pick up, drop off activity. I got enough to worry about. I can't help you with nothing else, especially when you ain't ever supported me in my whole life, okay? So that's just being real. She was taking a huge toll on my mental and emotional health, okay? And like I said, affected my self-esteem and confidence a lot. When I can love you, I can support you, I can care for you, I can give you $1,800 worth of cash apps over the summer and pay for your car insurance and registration, and you still make me feel like I'm the problem or I'm doing something wrong just because you're not happy with your life. Like, no, I'm a person too. I have feelings too. I have emotions too. And like I said, this has just been a cycle my whole entire life. So she had to go, and like I said, I'm much happier right now. I hope my mother is, I hope she's well. I hope she's taking care of herself and her mental health and get herself together, but I can't have nothing to do with her. That's that. No. Let's see what else. Okay, and then, okay, like I said, my confidence has been built up a lot by just, when you accomplish your goals, you feel more confident and happy in yourself, right? In your self-respect, in your self-esteem, and you feel better about yourself. That's just honestly. And then like I said, having another supportive partner and just honestly feeling like me accomplishing my goals is helping me to be able to provide a better life for my daughters. That's mentally satisfying for me, okay? Because when I wasn't accomplishing my goals or moving in a positive direction or not seeing much progress, it was kind of an anxious state for me, because I already knew like how my life was, how my childhood was, how hard it was for me trying to get an education, and I don't want my kids to suffer through that. Like, if you genuinely want to have an education, it should not be that hard, you know. It's no reason at all why I should have went through all the stuff I went through in my life, because my parents should have been doing what they was doing. That's it. They should have been doing what they was doing, and that's why I'm determined to, you know, not be like that with my daughters. That's it. I don't care who watching. It's the truth. It's the truth. I know the truth hurts, but it's the truth. Okay, now, did I have any other points for y'all? Oh, vitamins is also important too. You have to take your vitamins because that helps with your energy levels. That's just that. Obviously you will do better off to take vitamins in the morning, but me personally, I have to take my vitamins at night because I take my thyroid medicine in the morning, and I can't take my thyroid medicine close to my vitamins because it messes with the absorption of it. Like, so that's just me. I have to take mine at night. But I don't really have any problems with that keeping me up, taking my vitamins at night, because of the fact that my body is kind of in that fat burning mode. By the time I get ready to go to bed, I already be so tired, so it don't really matter. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, of course, if you take them in the morning, it probably give you an extra little boost, okay? And the last thing is water consumption, okay? I know y'all might hear people saying this, you have to hydrate, but if you are trying to lose weight, it is extraordinarily important that you get enough water in your body, because your fat cells are carried, or, you know, when your fat is metabolized, it's carried out of your body through your urine, okay? So if you're not hydrated, then can't no fat leave your body. Y'all see what I'm saying? You can't lose no weight. So that's that, y'all. That's that. I'm about to go head on and do what I gotta do and take care of my business for the rest of the day. But I hope those weight loss tips help. If you are on a weight loss journey, just stay encouraged and take it one day at a time. And, you know, you gotta figure out what's working for you, because like I said, it might be something making you anxious in your life to where you want to eat, making you sad. You know, if you're lonely, you have to deal with that. You got to deal with all the other stuff too. It's not just about, you know, the eating, of course, because you got to figure out what's making you eat. That's it. You got to figure out what's making you eat, and you got to deal with that. That's what you got to do. So that's that, y'all. That's that. Yes, that's it. I hope to lose maybe about 40 more pounds, but my weight is coming off slower now, and that happens. That's how it is. It's gonna, as the more you lose, the slower it's gonna come off, because I think there's about, don't quote me on this, y'all, I think there's about 1,800 calories to each pound. So the less you weigh, okay, so if you weigh less, right, then it's gonna take more time for that weight to come off, because it's gonna take more days for you to get that the equivalent calorie match to 1 pound. Y'all see what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all following. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can, but like I said, I hope that information helped, and I'm about to go ahead on and I'm about to edit this video now and move on with my day and do what I gotta do. But y'all go ahead on and be blessed, y'all. Bye.